Okay, what is up guys? This is going to be a personal opinion video on the CX Racing stuff. So overall the quality is okay. I haven't blown a weld yet, and the downpipe mates to the stock exhaust where it would, so I can buy catbacks made to fit a Miata and put them on, which is what I did. But I do have some complaints. The internal wastegate on it doesn't really work. It doesn't keep it at 8 pounds like it should, which is this section right here. There's a little arm that opens and a port opens so the exhaust air can flow out past the wheel so that it doesn't spin and compress air and force it into your engine. So I've had to do this, which I'm not upset with, but it wasn't fun having to put a boost limiter on the car because it wouldn't regulate itself, which is kind of shitty, but for cheap turbos, it's kind of what they're known for, is boost creep. So the next thing that really bothers me is the way that the turbo manifold wraps around. They didn't really think about how it was going to fit into there very well, because I'll show you guys in a minute, but it touches a coolant hose on the closest to the front side of the engine, and it gets really close to the heater core line right here, which I don't like at all. I actually burnt through 3 hoses and a lot of coolant because the manifold kept burning through a hose, and I kept having to replace it, bend the thing away. Tim helped me with that, and nothing seemed to work. But I got fed up, shoved the hose that burnt through so that the hole was on the other side of the clamp, and put a license plate between there, and that seemed to hold. So I heat wrapped the hose and haven't had a problem since. Okay guys, so you can see down there where it is extremely close. It's actually not touching, but it is literally centimeters away. I also really dislike the way that they have it set up so that you can run the intercooler that comes with the CX Racing kit. They expect you to drill a hole through here and have it run out the fender well, which I really don't like. I don't like cutting away part of the chassis at all. Like, that seems really bad, so I did my own thing where it runs down around through the sway bar and then, you know, to the intercooler back up on the other side. But that's kind of what you get when you go through cheap companies to do stuff. You get kind of cheap, easy craftsmanship. But overall, the issues weren't that hard to fix, but I definitely think if you're going to try to buy this kit, you should definitely consider that you're going to have to go through this stuff when you do it. You're going to have to protect your coolant lines, bend their manifold. It's not a lot of fun. Also, I feel like this might just be me, but maybe they should include a fitting for your oil pan, but I kind of liked that it was up to me, so I'm not really sure how I feel about that. But if you guys are curious about the performance of everything, you can watch one of my other videos, or leave me a comment below and I'll get back to you. So with all that being said, it's an okay kit. Don't have any like humongous complaints, but yeah, so it's held up for a little while. It seems like it's going to hold up. It hasn't really fallen apart at all yet, so pretty excited about that. The only other thing is I kind of want to complain about the company themselves being kind of crappy. I called once because my fitting broke because I over tightened it and it just snapped off for the oil feed, and I paid for really expensive shipping because I wanted my car back, and I got called a prick over the phone because I said it was ridiculous that they hadn't shipped it yet, even though I paid a lot of money for shipping and it had been a whole day. I don't know, maybe I'm a dick, but that's gonna be it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time.